A new law at St. Louis City Hall narrows the powers of Sheriff Alfred Montgomery, forcing him to transport jail detainees to medical appointments. The Board of Aldermen passed the measure overwhelmingly, while the sheriff himself watched from the gallery. Our political editor, Mark Maxwell, reports live from City Hall, where the sheriff says he will take the city to court.
Yeah, you can add this court battle to the long list of growing legal fights piling up on the sheriff's desk. He's already facing federal indictment and fighting to keep his job in state court, a push there to expel him from office. But today, this new city ordinance spells out exactly what the sheriff must do while he's on the job after months of defiance where he's refused to transport inmates in the city jail to their medical appointments. Montgomery says he doesn't have the staff, but records show the Board of Aldermen gave him more money. He did hire more staff and still refused to comply with the city's instructions. Tonight, aldermen are calling his bluff.
Identifying the powers delegated to the sheriff.
From the gallery above, Sheriff Alfred Montgomery watched as the Board of Aldermen voted 13-1 to narrow his authority and require him to transport sick jail detainees to and from medical appointments.
The public should be satisfied that we have clarity, and to the extent that they are concerned about detainees getting prompt medical transport outside of the CJC, that is something we don't have to worry about.
Emails obtained by 5 on Your Side show the sheriff's office has been refusing to handle emergency medical transports. Montgomery's undersheriff writing to the public safety director Sean Dace Thursday, "We will only transport prisoners for regularly scheduled medical appointments that we have been notified about at least 2 weeks in advance," adding, "We can no longer handle unscheduled or emergency medical runs." It wasn't the first time Montgomery said no. For months, he insisted his office lacked the manpower, even after aldermen approved more money to help pay for more staff. Instead, he spent tens of thousands of taxpayer dollars on golf carts, gold-plated badges, and a take-home SUV.
If he hasn't already, he needs to immediately accept those detainees and provide medical transport. That's something he should be doing from day one. Now, or at least as soon as the mayor signs this bill, there is no doubt he's got to do it.
The new measure also puts the sheriff's spending under a year of fiscal probation.
For the next year, he has to submit any contracts, any requests to spend money, both to the comptroller and to 2 committees of the board.
The emails we obtained, again, show that the sheriff will start to transport some prisoners if he gets that 2 weeks notice. So in that part of the standoff, the sheriff seems to have blinked. The board called his bluff. He backed down in part. Now the sheriff is in court fighting to keep his job, fighting on how to do his job, and fighting to keep his freedom. Live downtown, Mark Maxwell, 5 on Your Side.